In the 2015 San Andreas movie, the San Andreas fault line finally gives, triggering an insanely large 9.0 magnitude earthquake. As Earth cracks open and buildings start to crumble, a Los Angeles Fire Department helicopter and rescue pilot, played by The Rock, navigates the rubble and destruction with his estranged wife to bring their only daughter to safety.
So in this movie, we have a few problems with it. And the first one is you'll see all throughout the movie buildings and things just getting damaged. It's really dramatic, it's pretty cool. But in real life, that's not going to happen because a lot of these modern day buildings and skyscrapers, they're built to a certain code that can withstand these earthquakes. So the only time you'd maybe see that kind of damage is in like a third world country, but not in America.
Another thing that was wrong with it was the chasm that opened up by the San Andreas fault line. Basically, it opened up as a hole. In reality, the San Andreas fault is a right lateral transform fault, meaning if two people were standing across from each other, they would start to see that each person is going to start moving to the right. It should move like this, as opposed to open up as a hole. This part causes friction, which causes the earthquake. In the movie, it opened up as a hole, which would cause no earthquake at all because of no friction.
The next thing in the movie that was actually pretty cool was the giant tsunami. The problem with the tsunami is an earthquake, it can cause a tsunami, but it's only going to be 10 to 30 feet tall. And another thing is it's not going to curl. It's just going to be a giant wave that just smacks into whatever it's about to hit.
In addition to that, in the movie, they're constantly predicting the earthquakes. In reality, or at least right now, we can't predict earthquakes.
So the last thing in the movie we had a problem with was the Hoover Dam. In the movie, there is a big gush of water coming towards the dam, and it totally just explodes and disintegrates the dam. It's pretty cool to watch, but in real life, if this was to happen, what's going to actually happen is the water is going to go through the dam through little cracks, and it's going to slowly disintegrate, and it's going to be a lot less dramatic. So that's not going to happen in real life.
Even though there were a bunch of things that were wrong with the movie, there were a few correct things. Something that was correct were the aftershocks that were portrayed. An aftershock is additional earthquakes after the main original earthquake, and that was correct in the movie.
Another thing that was correct is if an earthquake takes out power lines and there's no power going to houses and buildings, at least the landline has a dedicated power source and can still get phone, or it can still get power so people can still make calls, and that was true in the movie.
All in all, the San Andreas movie was pretty good. We give it
4 rocks up.
4.